Steve, when you first enter the block world, I'll send you to heaven right from the start. Before I could react, I experienced free fall. Okay, one more time. This time, I'll send you straight into the sea of fire. Your footing slipped, it was fate's will. The lava bath is free, it really makes people cry. It's okay, try again. Walking on the edge of a cliff, the uninvited guest turned out to be a chicken. Can you believe it? He was pecked to death by a chicken. This death is unheard of. Better safe than sorry, it will work out next time. As night falls, it's another good start. The hospitable zombies. One person cannot beat four hands. The game is not over yet, the excitement continues. Only by fighting again and again after repeated failures can one show his true heroic qualities. Is there hope for this start? Seeing but not being able to eat, what's the point? Who could possibly stand starving to death amidst a mountain of food? It was truly unexpected. Good man, I just don't believe it. The epic story of the rookie player continues. Speaking of which, this cute new Steve has entered the world of blocks for the first time. All curious about everything, but ignorant. He saw a big tree and thought to himself, what can this thing do? Steve decided to try his skills first and start with the leaves. If the leaves don't work, then try the trunk. Exercise your energy. I was so tired that I was sweating profusely. Why was this tree so hard? Can't this tree be conquered by me? Just when he was almost desperate, a miracle happened. I see, this is how this block fell off. He suddenly realized that he finally understood. After understanding the essence, Steve's efficiency increased greatly. A big tree instantly turned into wood. It's really not easy to cut this first tree. How long did it take for your first tree? The sun sets, and the world of blocks is shrouded in the afterglow. Steve is alone, a newcomer. A strange noise came from a distance, and darkness was approaching. He realized the danger and had to act immediately. In order to survive, he tried his best to collect resources. With instinct, he quickly made tools. The first wooden axe and wooden pick were born.
Time is tight, and he must find shelter.
Monsters are approaching. Every minute and every second are extremely precious. Finally, he got into the mud hole he dug. In the darkness, he curled up and felt the unknown. Outside, there are monsters' roars and wanderings. The crisis of survival allowed him to grow instantly. The next morning, Steve woke up. He walked out of the cave and prepared to explore the new world. The journey of survival begins from now on. Water is key to survival.
This water is so sweet.
For stronger tools, he needed stone.
With these, we can make a stone pickaxe.
Stone tools greatly improved efficiency. The source of food is equally important.
These seeds can grow food.
There seems to be new discoveries ahead.
Hello, is there anything I can trade?
Trade wheat for bread.
Make a deal.
The initial foundation for survival has been established. As night falls, danger lurks on every side. To survive, he must build. The darkness is coming, and he needs a home. Steve is on the hillside and begins to build. Brick by brick, log by log, the small house begins to take shape. A wooden door is fitted to keep danger out. Tools are laid out, ready for crafting. The furnace is lit, and warmth spreads. The bed is placed, ready for rest. The torch is lit, chasing away the darkness. Finally, there is a peaceful haven. This place is his home. It was a stormy night. A flash of lightning broke the tranquility of the forest. The sky was ablaze with flames, attracting uninvited guests. Steve's wooden cabin swayed in the wind and rain. Zombies and creepers are closing in on the wooden cabin. Danger is quietly approaching. Steve inside the house had already sensed something unusual. Outside the window, the monsters were itching to move. The creeper was almost at the door.
It's time.
He stopped waiting and decided to take the initiative to strike.
You guys don't even think about getting close.
Sword shadows flickered, and the battle was about to break out at any moment.
Ah, damn it.
The pain instead fueled his fighting spirit. The zombie fell, but the threat remained.
Don't you dare detonate.
The crisis was averted, and the monsters were repelled. Though injured, he succeeded.
I did it.
This was the first time he had ever felt the sense of accomplishment from battle. A night of courage, a beginning of growth. Steve's new day in the block world has begun again. He wants to roll up his sleeves and create a fertile farmland with his own hands. He plants the seeds and waits eagerly for them to grow up quickly. To ensure a good harvest, the seeds need to be roasted first. The flames flicker and glow. This is the special magic of the block world. With all the preparation work done, the harvest will be secured. He built an automatic watering system, and it's quite ingenious. The thin streams of water moisten every single crop. The block farmland is brimming with vitality. Deep in the forest, unexpected things can always be encountered. He found a gentle sheep, his good companion for the future. There are also friendly cows which add some vitality to the farm. Shake the wheat in his hand and the animals will follow obediently. A new home is waiting for them to move into. He built a warm enclosure for his new companions. From then on, the farm has been full of vitality. The crops have harvested and there is enough food to eat. He shears the wool to make a bed, and it's so comfortable to sleep in. He makes leather armor from leather, which makes it safe to go out on adventures. Living a self-sufficient life, Steve's blocky world life is truly fantastic. Having secured a source of food, Steve began to prepare for exploration. He made torches and ladders, and everything was ready. It's time to go into the mine and search for treasure. The mine was deep and dark, and only the light of the torch could bring brightness. Danger lurked everywhere, but luckily he reacted quickly enough. The magma was scorching hot, and caution was needed with every step. Found it! This is great material for forging equipment. And there's coal too. Now we have fuel as well. Back in a safe corner, he started smelting. Under high-temperature forging, the ore was finally turned into iron ingots. With iron ingots in hand, sturdy armor can be forged. One more iron pickaxe and mining will be much more efficient.
Fully armed, I feel much stronger.
Going deeper into the mine, the real challenge is only just beginning.
Wow, diamonds! I found diamonds.
Rare treasures call for extra caution. The hardest material forges the sharpest weapon.
My first diamond sword, this is amazing.
Steve, thank you for your help.
Intruders, don't you dare come any closer.
Steve repelled the intruders with ease and the village returned to peace. However, the real threat has only just begun.
Hide quickly, I'll deal with them.
Though the village was defended, it has been left in ruins.
Steve, a greater threat is approaching.
An ancient legend about the end and the monsters.
This is the map and guide to the Nether Fortress.
I understand. What should I do?
The future of the village depends on you.
Shouldering the expectations, Steve embarked on his journey. Unknown and enormous challenges await him. After Steve returned to the overworld, he made a brewing stand using blaze rods. He collected nether wart to prepare for making potions. Subsequently, he brewed a fire resistance potion. This can resist fire damage. He then made a strength potion. This enhances his strength. He also discovered traces of ender pearls. An enderman appeared before him. He bravely defeated the enderman. He obtained the precious ender pearls. Combined with blaze powder, he crafted eyes of ender. They guide the way to the end. At this point, he realized that the conditions for accessing the end were gradually being fulfilled. Steve holds the Eye of Ender. It guides the way to the stronghold. He delves deep underground in search of the mysterious place. Every step is filled with the unknown and challenges. The path ahead is covered with dangerous cobwebs. Dangerous cave spiders lie in ambush. Steve carefully avoids the traps. He finally escapes danger and continues forward. The Eye of Ender comes to a stop. The stronghold is right before his eyes. He has found the end portal room. But the portal is not yet complete. Steve takes out the Eye of Ender. He inserts them into the frame one by one. The portal begins to respond. The last one, this is the turning point of fate. The end portal has been activated. The gateway to the unknown world has opened. Steve stepped through the portal and arrived at the desolate End Islands. The sky here is perpetually dark. Only the Ender Dragon hovers overhead. He spotted many Endermen, and there are also crystals that restore the Ender Dragon's health. Steve realized he had to destroy them first, before he could face the Ender Dragon. He moved carefully on the End Stone, avoiding the Ender Dragon's dive bomb attacks, and evading the Enderman's encirclement. He shot the high-up crystals with a bow and arrow. The arrow hit the Ender crystal with precision. The crystal shattered instantly, sending pinkish-purple light particles and block shards scattering in all directions. Pinkish-purple particles that were fading filled the air. Some of the crystals were protected by iron bars. He had no choice but to get close and break them with a diamond sword. Only then could he destroy them. When he was about to destroy the last crystal, the Ender Dragon charged at him furiously. Steve took cover behind the End Stone, narrowly escaping the fatal strike. Steve peeked out from behind the cover, quickly drew his bow and knocked an arrow, and took aim at the last Ender crystal. The arrow flew, hitting its target with precision. The crystal erupted with an unprecedented surge of immense energy. Purple light flickered and the Ender Dragon roared in agony, its body teetering unsteadily in the air. Last time during his adventure in the End, Steve was well aware of the Ender Dragon's immense power. He summarized his experiences and began to prepare meticulously. Potions of strength, swiftness, and regeneration were already available. His brand new diamond armor glistened with a brilliant sheen. He also had a bow and arrows, which he would use for long-range counterattacks. He had a large number of blocks to build temporary shelters. His battle strategy was set: first evade, then seize the opportunity to counterattack. Before setting off, he went to the village to say goodbye. The village chief had been waiting for him for a long time.
Child, may you have a safe journey and return soon. This is the village's shield of protection. It can block a single fatal attack.
Thank you, village chief. I will not let you down.
Returning to his familiar wooden cabin, he looked over everything carefully. Memories of his past adventures came flooding back to him clearly. He strengthened his resolve to defeat the Ender Dragon, to uncover the truth of this world. All preparations complete, he embarked on his journey once more, facing the unknown challenges ahead, bravely stepping into the end. A new adventure was about to begin. Steve sets foot in the end once again to challenge powerful foes. The Ender Dragon senses his arrival. It launches a fierce attack directly. Following his plan, he uses blocks to build a tall tower. He successfully dodges the dragon's breath attack. At the same time, he shoots the Ender Dragon with a bow and arrow. Though the damage is limited, it has caught its attention. When the Ender Dragon draws near, Steve jumps off the tall tower. He holds a diamond sword and slashes at its body. The Ender Dragon strikes back after feeling the pain. It slaps Steve away forcefully. His health drops significantly. He activates the shield of protection at the critical moment. He blocks the fatal blow. He then drinks a potion of regeneration. His health is restored. Steve discovers the return portal. He decides to lure the Ender Dragon closer to the platform. When the Ender Dragon hovers above the platform, Steve quickly places blocks to surround it. This restricts its movement. He then launches a sustained attack with his diamond sword. At the same time, he dodges the area damage caused by the dragon's breath. Finally, the Ender Dragon is defeated. Steve achieves the final victory.